Hi there, I'm Construction Gamer. In today's episode of Midlands to London, we're going to be continuing with the Chilterns line build. We're going to be heading over to Bicester, hopefully get Bicester and Bicester Village railway stations built. Now, I'm not sure if Bicester Village is a new station, if it was built part of the Chiltern upgrade. I forgot what the green something, wasn't it? The name of the upgrade, but I've completely forgotten, so yeah, but that's what we're going to be doing anyway. So the line from Oxford Parkway, which I know is a new station, relatively new station, Bicester Village, and then Bicester Station itself. Yeah, that's it. Just going to quickly head up to the north of the map just to show you the Wolverhampton North Junction, which I've now constructed. There'll be a short time-lapse video of me building that junction. I haven't really done any decoration around it just yet, but the building of the junction was relatively complex. It wasn't hugely complex, but you know, it's quite a complex junction. And there will also be another time-lapse video, which will be a separate video of me decorating Smethwick Galton Bridge. So what I've done is I've put the canal alongside. I've done a little bit of an industrial area. Obviously, it doesn't have to stretch for too far. It's literally just what's going to be visible from the cab ride. So just trying to keep it close to the line side. And most of what you can see from the track side as you're coming into Smethwick Galton Bridge is walls and trees and stuff anyway. So I've just literally put some trees down and a couple of houses just up there. You can just about see, probably do we get rid of a few of those trees, I think, but you get the general idea. So I had to extend Smethwick Galton Bridge high level just so I can put the canal underneath, and then it appears that there's a tunnel here. Obviously you don't have water tunnels, I don't think. Pretty sure you don't. No, well, we do have a dockside crane. That's what I've been looking for these for ages. I thought they would be in assets. That makes sense. Yeah, I subscribed to this collection, which I've completely forgotten what it was called, because it had all kinds of dockside cranes, straddle carriers and stuff in. I was like, where is it? Where are the assets? It's not here. And that's where they are. They are the dockside cranes. Fantastic. I can put them to use. Where am I going to put them to use? What's the dock called? Tilbury Dock, that's the one. So we can decorate Tilbury Dock. That's great. Yes, good. Ooh, I've got to frame lock my game. It is trying to do 60 FPS at the minute, but I don't play in that on this, although it has gone down a little bit. Not to worry, don't need to really worry about that. Let's get on with building. Now let's start with this. Yeah, let's start with this. That's a good start. Right, so a couple of tracks in first of all. So where is Oxford Parkway? It's over here. Just a couple of tracks curving in. Now this is going to look a little bit odd, I think, because of where Bletchley is, but obviously I do want to at some point build east-west rail, so it's going to have to kind of look a little bit odd, because we did relocate Oxford, and obviously Oxford Parkway and Bicester is getting relocated. Bicester is going to be destroyed. Bye-bye Bicester. Get rid of the roads for now, and then we're going to continue with this piece of track up here, like so. So yeah, what I'm definitely putting catenary on that, aren't I? Catenary. I was at Rail Live, that'll be 2 weeks ago now, and I was talking to someone about their RRVs, road rail vehicles, and they do a lot of overhead electrification work, and I was having this debate. I was saying catenary and he was like, no, it's catenary. So someone did pull me up about saying catenary. I guess it's because of my Scouse accent that it just sounds a little bit exaggerated, the E, but it is catenary, and I've been saying catenary for the past 2 years, so from now on I will be saying catenary, because that's what it's called. It comes from the actual hangers from the section that actually hangs between the masts. So yeah, you live and learn. Right, so we're getting this track in without catenary because it's not electrified, and even when east-west rail is delivered, it still won't be electrified, which is just ridiculous in my opinion. Brand new railway. It's pretty much a brand new railway, and it's not going to be electrified. Crazy. But never mind. Don't want to get too political in this series. Just want to get a road bridge in here, which is the M40. A little bit far south, but I have got lots to get in. Maybe if we just chuck it here. So this is going to be a relatively new, so I think we want something in the concrete variety, do we? Yes, something like, no, not like that. That's far too slender. Something in the concrete variety. I guess we'll just have pillarless straight over the railway like that, and then we'll just have this road coming down on embankments. Something a bit like that. So that's the 40, and then we've got a little bit of track around here. So we've got this bit coming off here. Now I was literally just planning to build Bicester, but I was looking and there does appear to be a barracks which actually does have an active rail connection, which I just thought was a little bit unusual. You don't often see kind of active rail workings around barracks anymore, do you? Army bases. So I thought I would at least put the connection in, because this actually does go off to it doesn't just serve the barracks. So if you look here on Google Earth, there's like a big huge like circular barracks with rails all going into it, and then the rail goes off to serve like a industrial estate over there as well. So it is like an active bit of the railway. So we've got that in there, and then just a switch coming off. Actually, yeah, switch coming off there. Doesn't really matter about the speed too much. And then I think I'll have another one of this in like the newer colour rail to about there. Where's Bicester Village going? It's going about there. So just extend that off, and that is the A41 that I've denoted there as well. So the actual sidings are actually quite long. I'm just trying to get them right. Am I getting them right? I'm not sure. Right, let's get that into there. I'm not sure if this actually should probably should be older rail, shouldn't it? I think even though it's active, I guess it's still going to be probably older. I think the sidings probably should be. I think it's just the connections I prefer to have either one or the other, because having like a mix of concrete sleepers just looks a bit wrong in my opinion. So we'll get this chucked in, and then from there we've got a little bit of a siding there for trains to be shunted back. I guess this should be newer rail, and then we'll just chuck in our switch. Couldn't see. I was looking on Google Maps actually. I couldn't see another switch down onto the. Ooh, I don't know what that would be. What would that be? Would that be an up or a down? I think that would be a down. Oh no, eastbound, let's call it. Yeah, that up and down is confusing enough, and when you're talking about east and west, it just gets a little even more confusing. So we got that in there, got that in there, and then got another piece of track which kind of comes alongside, and then we just need a little bit of spacing. So I think 1, 2, and then we'll have a third. Yeah, I think I would. I don't usually tend to do the sidings and rail and freight connections. I don't tend to give them kind of that much attention, but I guess as this is quite interesting, I thought I would at least try and have it replicated, and even if it's not used, it's relatively accurate. There's a little bit of a stub of a track in there. Right, and then we've got this track which kind of comes alongside. It's twin track, double track, and then it does that. Yes, that does that. That's not that one. So this one wants to merge into the side of that, and then we've got coming off here, we've got 3 tracks like so, and then we'll just merge them into there. Relatively straightforward. And then these all want so basic. I think what I will have is this top rail, isn't it? This top rail wants to merge into that, please. Thank you very much. They want to merge, and then there's another. No, that's not that's not correct. Right, you go to there. Good. And then there's another track that comes off and goes into there like that, to just create a single track section, and then basically this fans out to those there. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Good. Right, so we've got that in. The next one is Bicester Village. So I think we'll go with NL, and then we're on to drawing number 2. I think we'll go with a 160, 2 tracks, no catenary, but high speed track. Catenary, no. Like so. Relatively straightforward. And then we'll go bigger, and then we will go, what we're using, NL, won't we? So forms NL. Take one off there, one on there rather, than to take one off there, like so. Actually, that needs to get rid of the track, don't we? Because that needs a piece of track putting in it. So track, no catenary, high speed, like so. Get rid of that piece of track. Yep, straightforward enough. MISC connection. So one set of stairs is facing that way, the other one is facing that way, and then we've got a little bit of a shelter. Where are the shelters? Shelter on there. There's not particularly much around this station, and then we want a passenger building, and then it just has a little modest passenger building around here-ish. Have you got one without things? I just want one with like a smaller shelter. You go on there, and then I think no, see, it just does that weird thing. Why does it do that? Right, so I've got one of those on there, and then you should match, but you don't. But if I do that again, that's really weird the way it does that. I don't know why it does that. Let's just chuck one of them. I don't really want to spend hours on this. Just quickly, so I think that building's probably even a little bit too big, so we'll just go with that. Dead straightforward, nothing too complicated. It does look like a relatively new station, and I've just pulled down another station. Track. Good. Right, you into there, please. and then just straight into there. Good, and then piece of track going off like so, and then we want to put the A41. Now I didn't actually have a look. Is the A41 a dual carriageway? Let's just have a look. No, it just looks like a two-lane road, so that we'll just chuck on a 2-lane country road right towards the bottom of the station. 1, 2, 3, and a few bits, maybe a couple more bits, something like that. What's the bridge look like? Possibly just a girder bridge, I think, or something like that. So we'll chuck on just a grey girder bridge there, and then we will, nope, that wants to be level. Has that kept the height? No, it hasn't, has it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, just straight across. Don't tend to like going 4 high because that is really high. Can I just tap this down a couple of little bits? No. Yeah, so good, nice girder bridge level with the road, or at 90 degrees to the road, and then again just bring this down on an embankment like that. And then what we have here is we have a road going, we actually have a level crossing. Now I don't think I've ever built, well I will have built, but I don't think I've ever built a level crossing on this map, and I don't think I ever did on Northern Powerhouse one either, even if level crossings did exist. But we do have a level crossing here, which we will build, and it's like right by the station as well. So can I just get rid of you? Do have British level crossings, which, yeah, but they haven't got gates. Are you gated? No. I wonder if I do have subscribed gated ones. But we've got a level crossing in anyway, which is novel because I don't often build them. And then I guess we'll just get this road built. Can I bring this down a little bit quicker? Yeah, bring it down, maybe even a little bit quicker than that. Just want to make sure it's on an embankment, and I want to own that, don't I? So I'll have to upgrade this. Bring this down a little bit quicker as well. It's not hugely important, but if I do want to get a road connection to it, then it's better to have it reaching ground as quick as possible. And then that just puts a depression in for some reason. So just nibble that end off there and then try that again, and then we'll just chuck in a little bit of road. We probably will have to have a bus, I think, along here just to bring passengers to here, and then we will just chuck on. Then we may as well, what we're going to do, we're going to put a junction on here, which is going to be country road going toward Bicester, and then we're going to have London Road connected to that, and just join that up. So I just want to get some of the roads in place before I place Bicester down, and then we'll just get this hooked up to there like so. So that's all done. That's relatively straightforward. And then the next thing is Bicester Station. Again, it's pretty simple buildings. I think we'll just go with an L again, and we will just chuck that down. Maybe if we actually, I think if we raise Bicester train station or railway station up a little bit, something a bit like that. So I do want to put these tracks from Bicester Village in to about there, and then just one more track. And then what we want to do before I bother with Bicester Station is just put in a bridge. This is having to go up really high, so just a simple 2-track bridge, which looks really high. Never mind. We'll have a grey girder, just that in there like that, and then can I just get that connected straight up to that like so. Yep, that will do the job, I think. And then we need 2 tracks to come down, and then we'll just have them levelling off. Yeah, I don't know why. Right, let's nibble a bit off the end of that then. Just have that starting to level off a little bit more gradual, something like that. And then we've got this chord which comes from here. So we've got a chord on a hill, so yeah, it's going to be fun. So holding shift, no, it doesn't do that. Holding shift, and then we just gotta get this on the same level, something a bit like that. And then this chord wants to come over. Actually, we'll do this bit of track first. 2 little bits of track running parallel with the Chiltern line, and then swing that into the chord there, and then bring this alongside. Right, so we've got that there, and then we've got a switch down to go westbound, and then we've got this. Have I missed a road? What I'm building? Why am I building the chord on that bit? I really don't know. Let's try that again, shall we? So the chord's coming off this bit here, like so, and then we've got another bit of track coming alongside. We've got a switch down onto the westbound, and then another switch for the eastbound services. Yeah, that London Road, actually, is that the right way? I don't know. No, I don't think it is. Yeah, even though the track is kind of offset that way, the actual road, I'm pretty sure, the way I've drawn it is that way. Let's just have a quick double check. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's more like that way. Get rid of that, and then country road, take ownership. No, don't need to own it, just want a road to about there-ish. And then just London Road, just straight across, and then I don't know, and then just get that road hooked up like so, and then we'll continue with this chord. Now that's corrected. Right, so we've got 2 bits of track running down here, and then let's just take this back to there, and then get that connected up like so. It's not as, the curve's not as nice as it should be. Not happy with that. Try that again. Just wants to be a nice curve, not like a weird looking one. Can I just have a nice curve, please? think that's a little bit better. So we've got those running alongside. A couple of parallel tracks. This merging into the down. Then we've got another switch onto the up. I don't know why I'm getting so confused today. Yeah, that's definitely the up. So you've got to switch down onto the up, and then this one wants to come. No, that one wants to come alongside. So we'll just have that like that, and then on the down. So I'm guessing then this westbound should be down. I think that makes sense. Yeah, so that's the down line, and that's the up. Guessing, yeah, it's not completely how I would like that junction to look, to be honest. Can I make that better? I think what I'll do is just drag a little bit of track there, and then if you run that alongside, maybe nibble it back a little bit. Nibbling, that seems to be my new word. Can I just get rid of a little bit more like that? That's probably better. And then we want to switch from here. Just gives you a much nicer looking switch down onto that one. I think that looks a little bit better. Good. And then Bicester station itself, just before we do anything, we'll just get a couple of tracks going out. I think we'll just do it to about there on a slight incline, because we've just got to get a road underneath that in a little while anyway. And then we would just want to configure this station. So I don't think, I see Oxford Central apparently. You're just Bicester, and then Bicester Village like so, and then configure this. Not particularly complicated. I think we'll just want a couple of, I don't even think there's any passenger building yards there. I think we'll just have 1, 2, 3, 4 steps along there. Misk, we'll have, nope, we'll have one facing the other way, and then that's pretty much about it. And what's the NL roofs? Do we have NL roofs? Yes, we do. Just like that, I think. So what I haven't done in a while, I haven't put any walls on anything, but not to worry. Yeah, we'll just chuck that in there. We'll flatten this area off here as we have an autosave. And then we'll just chuck in a road. Actually, let's just double check. Let's see what sort of road we've got around Bicester. We do have a little bit of a car park, pretty much in the trees. Nothing particularly exciting, I don't think. But I have put this on the wrong side. Configure, get rid of that, get rid of those platforms. NL, just have a little bit of a wider platform. Misk, I guess we can have some benches. We'll have ticket machines, although the wrong colour. Benches, and then not so much of a building, but like a bit of more of a concourse-y waiting area. Yeah. And then passenger building, just sets of steps there like so, and then we'll have a little bit of a road coming over here, and then we'll just have a bit of a road kind of coming round to this road. So 1, 2, let's see if that's deep enough. It's given us a, let's do this way then. So yeah, it's not the most straightforward way of building bridges, but it is, I find, probably a little bit easier to actually put the bridge in first. So we'll go again with just a girder bridge. We'll chuck in the tracks. We'll get rid of this track all the way into there. That's all good. Oh no, yeah, just to get a nice flat girder bridge. I just don't want like a non-flat girder bridge. A humped girder bridge just looks a little bit daft, a little bit off, but that looks alright. How's the transition to the station? Should be alright, that is. And then I'll just get this hooked up to London Road, I think. We'll have a road coming down there going somewhere, and then London Road into there, and then we'll just upgrade this little bit of road to Country Road. That can go off to somewhere, and then I think, yeah, we'll just want to get this road hooked up to something, don't we? And then maybe, can I just put a little bit of a, not that one, maybe a little bit of a, is that car parking road? No, it's not. That one is. That's one way though. Bus lane ownership. Yeah, it's just, the problem with that, it just appears to be a one-way road, and that's enormous. Yeah, we'll chuck that on there, and then can I just put a little bit of road onto that bit? And we'll just extend that out. Oh no, that's doing all kinds of horrible things to that. And let's try that again. So just on the flat, just bring you right out. And I guess if we have another little bit of parking, actually, this one here, this one, which again is doing all kinds of horrible things. That's doing all kinds of horrible. Yeah, I guess we'll have that, which, yeah, doesn't look fantastic to be honest. But no, I don't like that at all. All I want really is just a little bit of a car box. So if you use this big one, keep it on the flat, and then if I just chuck a road in like so, and then all I want really is a bus turnaround. Is it going to let me build it? Yeah, it doesn't want to be on a slope, does it? Just a nice straightforward bus turnaround like that. That'll work, I think. That will do the job. And then just a little bit of smoothing, full power, smooth all this off. Yeah, smooth all of this off. Yeah, obviously I've got to do a lot more work around there, but I just wanted to get all of this hooked up, so I want a bit of a review. Don't want to spend hours on roads, but all I want is just to get some roads in place before I place the actual town itself, and then just, I think, get rid of you. And then just a one last bit of road. Have I taken ownership of that? I have. Don't really want to own it, no. Don't really need to own any of this road, I don't think. It's more just like more the likes of these roads. Yeah, I'll take ownership of that. That's owned, that's fine, that's good. Right, so I think what we can do is make this junction look a lot better. That's hideous. Right, let's try that again one more time quickly. Right, just a basic crossroads, and then just connect this back up. So I do want to own that, but I don't want to own anything else. No, don't really want to own that. And yeah, but I do want to own the rest of it, like so. And then we'll just get this. We'll just have to put another one last crossroad, get you connected up to that, and then get you over there, and then just get you connected up to something, because you obviously go off towards Oxford and the M40. Again, we're not building the motorway, we're just building kind of a representation of, so we're not building the grade separated junctions or anything. But that just get this connected up to Oxford with a road. That would help, wouldn't it? Right, get you connected up, so you're connected to Oxford, and then you want to be connected up there to go wherever. Good. Next thing is Bicester wants to be, I think we'll just stick with a small town, or yeah, small, put that in there, and I'll chuck on some buses. New Milton, is it? No, it's definitely not. It's Bicester. Like so. So yeah, so we've got Bicester in, we've got Bicester Village, Bicester railway station, and we've got kind of the sidings which go off towards the army barracks. And that's all looking pretty good. Actually, I'm pretty happy with that. I know we've got a lot of work to do with decoration and things like that, but we've got 2 stations built, got cord and other things. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Say until next time, bye bye.